I'm only buying these because I hope to see you again soon.
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Alright, much better.
Father must be here. Again, is that you? Oh.
Han vill take it ner. Ege kemi egi heima medan hem geripa.
Dahteruusa kun fiskarjälli koossa kun lärti anna bygghus. Ja det saata vera fiska bygga egi hus.
Truth. You tell him.
Väinets vi värhunat. Kininges Thomas sit äät sinne. Fra urem huse. Så läder ich kinen här.
Ready to try your luck.
Sure as am.
I will take you on.
Brilliant. Some flighting spirit. How about a wager?
Yeah.
Here.
Thank you.
Let us begin.
I have sparred against champions and bested each one.
Oh, to beat such a braggart will surely be fun.
Ah, quick to bite back. Be careful, young Ulf. You're a misfit, a half-wit, a foolish old grouse.
Okay, let me mess up. Okay, go to Laos.
You're a weakling, a milksop, a catcher, a louse.
Brilliant. I'm the greatest of flighters, a master of verse.
Dang. So wordsmith, a terrible. Your pride is appalling and your rhythm is worse.
Your pride is appalling and your rhyming is worse.
Got you there, young Ulf.
Ha! Got him.
I'm impressed. You are as sharp as that axe on your belt.
As promised. I will have my winnings now.
Take the gold. You've earned it.
Heck yeah. What is up? Charisma uncrossed. Sucker. There.
I hear Eivor needs men. And by Odin, Eivor needs me.
Yeah.
Join your blade to mine. Let ring the sword song this day.
I really want to
Show
find
me what lies ahead.
a encampment there. Mystery. It's a big encampment, but I think that if there's no dice, then so be it. Okay. No dice. I'm good. I'll leave out. To the docks.
Sail southeast.
Bring the men to the gates of Tamworth. We'll flood the fields, and Burgred shall weep at the sight of what the future holds for this kingdom. Eivor, is your axe sharpened?
Yes.
I'm ready for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yes. It's good to have you with us.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of your conquests. Now I get to live them.
We'll weave our sagas together. Thread upon thread.
Come
Nice.
on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness, hammered on the anvil of
One does
war.
not need to fight to be
Move! Move!
Calm, Ivar. The fight's not here.
Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. Why is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth, don't you think?
Throwing a boy who stinks of fear to a pack of wolves is not the best way to train him. Are you sure that's what Ceolwulf wants?
He left it open for interpretation.
Ivar!
He comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout, I will bear the punishment our future king inflicts.
He'll want to remove your head.
Haha, you hear that, boy? You die, and I'll have to kill your father, too.
He's such a firecracker.
Mount up, Eivor. It's a long ride to Tamworth.
I'll take my Pegasus. Don't mind me.
You'll have to endure, my brother. He always finds new ways to humor himself.
I'll keep that in mind.
And both eyes open.
You smell that, Ceolbert? The stink of jealousy, of our budding friendship, I think.
What is Ceolwulf's son doing in Repton at all?
Ceolwulf's way of proving his loyalty. And there's no safer place for a traitor and his son. In the middle of a pack of Danes.
Say from who? You and Ivar seem to have brought this Shire to hell.
Beards are with us. Common folk. But Burgred still has his soldiers all over Mercia. They're devoted to him. They'll die defending him.
Your voice, Eivor. You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. But not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands. A place called Funberg, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that. The ones who remained, anyway.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Was it a mass exodus from Norway, then?
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Are you not angry that he has displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I am honest, I realize I quite admire King Harald. By words and by weapons both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king. Just one. And that is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed? No, Harald is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6 years his junior, and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Your first battle is coming, young Ceolbert. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
I'm not sure I want so swift a rise.
In truth, Ceolbert, it is my father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger, not King Harald. My father gifted my birthright to Harald without my consent or knowledge. As easily as if he might hand over a barrel of mead. It was not merely a deception, it was a betrayal of trust. The prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse,
family is always first.
A good line, boy.
Oh?
Were you not an atheling, I would hire you as my skald.
Skald? It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is quite something. As if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do.
Just give up already!
Hold up a fight!
You can't win this!
Look at these pagan rats. Ravenous, unseemly beasts teeming over holy ground.
Have a care, Lord. These pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool. What do we do about them?
I advise we strongly consider their demands, Lord. We won't survive a fight.
Is that you, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man or a god beneath all that armor.
A man of God stands before you, Ivar. Proud and resolute.
That's Pt.4 Thane. Killed a dozen of our men in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar's axe that stopped him.
That is a poor description of a perfect 30-yard toss.
Enough jawing, heathens! Speak your piece!
We've come for your crown, Lord.
With or without your head attached.
Ha, I admire your ambition, pagan. But what you ask is impossible. No Dane ever has or ever will occupy Mercia's sacred throne.
Would you settle for a Norse? We're not as gentle, but we're much better poets.
Norse, Dane, dog, you're all the same to me, all godless.
My king, may I suggest a more measured approach to this?
I grow weary of this palaver. You have trampled our lands, toppled our monuments. We've given you silver, fed your people. And yet, in spite of all this, your encroachment on my kingdom continues. No more! We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost. If you want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse. Man the walls!
Back to the camp. Round up the men. We're taking Tamworth tonight! Eivor, tell the captain we're ready to march. Ivar and I will round up the men. You know your way around a batsman ramp.
I've seen them in action.
I want you at the helm of ours. Strong and agile.
I'll be there.
As will I.
Looking for a worthy challenger.
Warlock, I'm interested.
Aye, what say you? Let's go a few rounds.
Let's do it.
Let's do this then.
You
Oh, well,
just
this
made my
game.
day, stranger. Let's have at it.
Freaking love this game. Let's see what his thing is. Ignore that, eh? And it's cheap. If I go that route. I'm gonna try that. Oh, tails. Oh yeah, that's fun. Different route this time. Let's even us out there, and then I'll do one just to guard.
Interesting.
You're just about money. Interesting. That should cancel out that. One of these should cancel out those. Let's see what I get. Four. Got 2 damage. Oh, good. Fun. 5. Let's just do.
This will do.
Can I have a good hand for attacking? Okay, so he is only about money, which actually sucks for him or anybody. Then we gain 1 and 3, so I'll gain 4, so I'll have a total of 9. What's up, brother? Let me get in here and look at your comment real quick. I'll probably only be playing for like 15 or so more minutes. I gotta go to work at 11. Or, let's see. My channel. Oh. So this game right here, this is called Olog, or Orlog. And it's probably my favorite game in any of Assassin's Creed, like mini games. It's a nice little dice game that is like absolutely phenomenal. It's very strategic but very luck oriented. I'll play this one. I'll probably play another one because I don't think I have enough time to play any more of the story. But I can at least give you a rundown of it. This right here is your health. You flip this coin to see if you're heads or tails, who goes first. And right now I'm first on this turn. You get 3 rounds of rolling the dice. And every time you roll these 6 dice, you get to choose what you want to use. Let me turn that down. Every time you do, you get to choose what you want to do. An axe, an arrow do damage to his rocks or his health. But if he uses like a shield, like you see here, there's an arrow, and here's a shield, you can defend against that one arrow. So you have to depend on what you want to roll. You get to choose what you want. So it's kind of cool. You'll kind of get the hang of it. Trying to decide if I want to do. These are like powers you can use, and they'll ignore certain things in certain ways. But it's a very, very fun game. I love going to a town that has one of these dice guys to it. I love playing it. I don't know, it's just super fun to me. I could just deal 5 damage on Macler or just save up. I think I'll save up. I think I'm good. Resolution phase is how we see everything turns out. I stole 2 of his coins, but he stole 1 of mine. And any of the dice that have those little like dots around the edges of the side, that gives me a coin. So like, see, he only goes for the dice that give him coins. He's trying to save up. This is the first round, so I get to choose whatever I want. Trying to see what his new one is. Okay, I don't have Baldur's Invulnerability, so whenever I win this one, if I do, he'll actually give me that token. So, I know it's early, but so far, where do you rate this AC game? Bro, it is not early. I haven't recorded everything I've done in this game, but I'm probably a good 17 hours in. So, I love this game. It is a great mix. It is an amazing mix of the old AC games, the old Assassin's Creed games, and the new ones. They took all the bad things about the old ones, or the new ones. Like, yeah, no, I've been hardcore playing this game. Mostly just adventuring. I've done a lot of the story. But anyways, they've taken a lot of the crazy stuff about, like the really bad stuff about the new games. Like you can't insta-kill everyone. That you can insta-kill, but you have to have an ability. If you want to insta-kill, like, you know, the big strong guys. But they made it where the stealth is really hard if you want to get close to them. Also, people complained a ton about the last 2 games. Like, you could find armor and weapons everywhere, and it was like you were changing out every 5 seconds. And people hated that because you couldn't get attached to stuff. Whereas in this one, like, it's very, very hard to find. So, they brought back a lot of the old stuff. Like, you know when you, like, go to kill somebody, if they're, like, a high-ranking target, they have that moment where, like, you guys are in the Animus talking, and they, like, communicate to you, basically. Well, they have this in this one. I think you saw that before. But they have this in this one with almost every target, and they always talk to you a little bit. But Odin's there with you, and it's kind of like his realm, and he's talking to them as well. And so it's a really wild little tidbit of information. And then obviously the assassins, like, I've already met the assassins, they've come into play, obviously. Things like that. And, I don't know, it's just, this game feels amazing. Compared to Origins and Odyssey, this game has surpassed those by far. And I loved Origins. I loved Odyssey. I thought they were both really fun games, but they didn't have the Assassin's Creed feel that I really wanted them to have. So overall, like, this game is by far one of the best I've played in a while. I know that I rated Odyssey and Origins pretty high before when I played them. But now I've got to bump them down. I've got to, like, this game wrecks them like nothing else. So, Anyways, let's continue playing. So if I play an axe here, he'll defend it with his helmet. So I definitely want to steal his coin because he's going to steal one of mine, so that'll make it even. I want to go ahead and do a shield. I'm just going to do all these. Oh, he's stealing hard. He wants my moolah. Oh man, he like kind of leaves him free for attack. But I want to get more moolah because I want to attack him. I'm just gonna risk it. He's gonna take 3 of my coins right there. But he's sent an axe out, so that's gonna hit one of my helmets, and the arrow is gonna hit my shield. So I'm fair there. I'm not gonna take any damage. And after the third roll, you have to use whatever you got. So I'm gonna gain a lot more money than he is in this round, but he's gonna steal 3 of them. So it's fine. Let's see. I have 9 coins here. 1, 2, 3 of those will be stolen. So then I'll have 11. So I won't have enough for what I want to do. No. I should have exactly enough. Because I'll have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to steal 3, but I want to steal 1 back. Yes, so I can do it. I want to do... This is like a special power you can use. And it's a really, really cool game. Defend against that, defend against that. He's going to steal 3, but I'm going to steal 2. And that should give me exactly 12. And I just took away 8 of his.
You are really good at this.
Do I just go straight for the attack? And hopefully I can take away some of his helmets? Or maybe I go for... I go for these. I think I go for that. That's fine. I was okay with that. I've got to get 1 more. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. The last turn, whatever I do here is going to happen. Oh! If he doesn't put in any helmets, oh, okay, he put in helmets. Alright, so... Oh, I can't do anything.
I've almost got you now.
So deal 5 damage. Then it'll be a tied game. Yeah, this music's sick, isn't it? It'll almost be a tied game. His turn. He's really setting the stage here. He's going to try to go for the kill. What do I do here? What do I do? His arrows are going to hit me first because he's got priority. Or it goes axes, then arrow. I can't remember how that goes. I've never actually been this close. I think I've got to do that. That's priority 6. My priority is 4 on these 2. So I think. So you see at the top right, there's priority, and like this is going to go last. This is going to go after the resolution phase of the dice, whereas this is going to go right before the resolution phase of the dice. So I'm going to take away those helmets, and then I'm going to do damage. If I do damage before he's able to, like, because he's got a lot more coins than I do, he may use Thor's Strike and just damage me for the rest of the thing, because he's got plenty of money to do it. I've got to... gotta play this out. Oh, it's going to be so hard. I might just do... It all depends on what I've got, though. That's the problem. I might just do axes. And I have enough money to do that right now, as long as he didn't steal any. And I can't really defend against anything he has. It all ends on this turn. Second roll. More axes. He may have won it. I can't tell. There's an order of operations that I still haven't figured out too well. Oh snap. Oh snap, I just won it. Even if I don't do anything right now, I think I've won it. But just for good measure, I'm going to do this and take away one of these. He's going to deal 2 damage to me. He should have dealt 5. But his priority's higher, and I just won.
Well fought.
Yes.
You got me. Shall we
I
go
love that
again?
game. It's so much fun. It is 10:27. I probably can't play another game.
I've had enough of this.
Oh yeah, by the way, my armor looks sick. Everything looks sick. Yeah. So I actually spent some money on this game because Sabrina said I could. And now I look like a total like badass. So it's called the Valkyrie armor, and it is absolutely like amazing. I got this weapon for it as well. I've actually never had a staff, and then obviously I have another weapon that is this one. It's called the wing shield. I got both of those. This pack was $20, but I got all that really cool armor, and then I got this mount, which is a Pegasus. Pretty freaking awesome.
Fancy a game of Orlog?
So, and he's like solid black, so it just makes it even better. What's happening? Okay. Another really cool thing is my Raven.
Be my eyes.
Is sick looking. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's just so pretty. I don't think I can make it to my ship. I don't even know what my ship is. Yeah, isn't it sick? Like all of it's sick. I'm just absolutely stoked about it. My ship though, I spent another $5 to get the ship pack. Oh, this pack also came with my settlement. Excuse me. My settlement also came with like a bunch of different things. Like I have the Yggdrasil, like the world tree is awesome. It's like all blue. It's like a really pretty like a greenish blue. And then it's also got a bunch of different statues and stuff. And my camp right now looks amazing, and I'm pretty stoked about it. It's been super fun. This is not my camp, by the way. This is a different one. This is just a story. I would go there and show you if I could. My ship, though, on the other hand, I can't really show you. Yeah, I can come back. I'm gonna go show you. And I can go show you my place. I don't have enough time to like play anymore. Yeah. It's fine. I can't play any more of the story because I'm about to go to work and turn in my badge. Yes, I did build it up, and it is super fun. So like, the more you make your village and like build it up, the more you can like do decorations and stuff. You can kind of throw stuff around. Yeah, I figured you'd catch that. Anyways, hold on. The village itself, you can like customize it pretty cool, and you can earn things throughout the world. And like, look, I've even given her a different like hairstyle. It's called Savage. It's kind of hard to tell on here, but like it looks really good. You have a new face tattoo. Customization's amazing in this game. Oh, it's just so good. This game's so good. Oh, I love it. It's been a while since I've been this stoked about an Assassin's Creed game, like inside the Animus and outside the Animus. So it's really good. We're gonna go back to the settlement, and I want to show you what I've done so far. I'll show you my ship. My ship, though, on the other hand, by far my favorite thing. Look at that gorgeous son of a gun. Look at that. Look at it from a distance. Look at that. How pretty is that ship? That's so cool. The sail isn't that cool. Like, it's just a Valkyrie. But yeah, like, how worth was that money I just dropped in this game again? But like, look at this.
Man your oars.
Like, I don't know what that is in the back there, but it's cool. And like, oh, it's just so good.
Eyes.
I just love the ship the most right now so far. And I love my bird. God, bird is just awesome. Dock.
Let's put in here.
I'll show you the rest of my settlement. I've actually gotten quite a bit built. I did a little story mission, like a little of the story. You have to like conquer all these villages and stuff. Not conquer villages, but you have to like go different places. And I went down here. There's a big swamp, and I basically one big mission was here, Grantebridgeshire, and you actually have to get like other Nord or other like Danes and stuff, which are other Vikings, on your team, and basically like, you know, team up across England as Vikings. So I had to like help them do a bunch of stuff. That was kind of cool. I know online services are going. Yeah, actually, it's pretty large. It's like Northumbria, and like the map itself, like when you zoom out, it doesn't seem that big, but when you're exploring, it like takes forever. So I don't know if there's gonna be a second map that goes like further out or like wherever. I don't know. If this is the only map, it'd be kind of wild because it feels smaller than the last two games. It feels smaller, but whenever I like get in there and like I really run around, like it takes some time to get to places. So I don't really know. Probably something. But right now this map is huge, and I freaking love it. So, but plus you gotta think I can still go back to Norway and explore all of that I've not explored just yet. So we'll see. But let me show you my town. This is my town. I wish it was daytime. It's a lot prettier daytime. But like, this is a little statue that I can put up. It's actually a tree. It's called the Ashen Tree of Valkyries. Freaking pretty. Here's the Valkyrie statue that I have. Awesome. I actually have that helmet. I just don't like it on her. I like to show her face. And then my docks are complete. I got them done, built up. This is where I can like upgrade my ship, make the ship look pretty. All the designs. This over here is my barracks. This is like, I can assign people to my boat to go on raids with me, which is really cool little thing. This is all the barracks.
Hello.
What's really super cool is like, you see this person right here, this one, it says I can recruit them. So like, every person has what's called a lieutenant. Okay, so like when you first gain these barracks, you build your lieutenant up. And you can actually make them look however you want them to. My lieutenant looks like this. And he's like your second in command whenever you go on raids, which is really, really cool.
Alright, bring out my lieutenant. Done?
This is mine. I gave him some of my Valkyrie armor, but I didn't put I didn't put these on him. Or I have them on him, but you obviously just can't see them. Because I want me to be the only one that has those. And like a symbol of like power almost. Like I'm the leader of the ship. Anyways, this is mine. But this guy can go to other people's worlds, other people's like games, and he can be on their ship. So, and what's crazy is,
I would like to reorganize the crew.
Once he goes to people's, it costs 100 coins to recruit a Viking from somebody else's game. But like he can bring those 100 coins back to me, and he'll be on his ship forever. This guy right here. See, it says this is another guy's Viking that I've gotten. That's what he looks like. He's got that bear looking, you know, snuff. And this guy, another guy, Matt M. I don't know these people. These aren't my friends. If they are my friends, I could go look at their Yom's Viking and recruit them. But since my friends don't have this game just yet, this is really cool option.
Found who you needed?
And this guy over here,
I have to go. See you
is
soon.
another guy that I could just recruit, but I don't have 100 coins. So, oh, I did get a new one though. Oh. Yeah, management crew.
I would like to reorganize the crew.
It's just a cool little little thing here. Let's see. These guys always already come with your thing. Except for Berna. She's from story. This guy. Look at him. Look at that. Look at that. That's actually another thing you could buy. Like I bought my Valkyrie, and there's one that's called Draugr, and that's the armor for the Draugr. It's just so cool, isn't it? It's just so neat.
Good for now? I must take my leave. So long.
That's just cool. Anyways, there's that. There's the blacksmith, and then see that green building right there? That's the Assassin Bureau. Why? Anyways, I don't know what that means. But this is the Assassin Bureau. I just love doing that to dummies. Oh look, and I can show you how the strong attacks work. Look. So even though he was a strong opponent, I still have an insta-kill feature, but it's a skill you have to unlock on the skill tree to even do it, and then it's a timed attack, but it still kills him. So like, I like that. But look, it's Assassin Bureau. That's so freaking cool to me. I love it. This is my tree, Yggdrasil. It's all blue, really pretty in the daylight. It's kind of that same blue that's down there on the other tree. This is my Valkyrie cat. That's what it's literally called, the Valkyrie cat. It came in my Valkyrie pack. It's supposed to be crazy. Yeah. This tattoo shop. I've got my horse shop over there. Apparently you can upgrade your horse, like get more strength, more stamina, more things like that, which is super, super cool. This is my big hall, which is cool. This is my room. So you can sleep, rest up. I can look at things about the village. Oh, this place is called Raventhorpe. Raventhorpe. How cool is that? It's like Fort Overthorpe, just with ravens. Anyways. This is my wolf buddy.
So glad to see you.
I got to name him. It was only 3 options, but I forgot I named him. But these kids, basically, they found the dog, and they were like, "We got to go save him." And like, she was like, "That's no dog, that's a wolf." And it was trapped, but apparently it was raised by humans, and its owner died by a boar of all things, killing him, and saved the wolf. And now it's on my team, and I actually have an ability. You see my circle right there on the left-hand side? I can actually summon it to like attack things. Super cool. Got some new abilities, got some new powers. Yeah, so that's pretty much. Oh, and then I got the general store. Oh, and then my Valkyrie thing came with a big golden Odin statue, which looks over all. And you can still see my Raven up there. That's so freaking cool. And now I know it's my Raven because, you know, no other Ravens look like that. Anyways, I'm just fangirling over this game. I do have to get off here though, so I can go turn in my badge. Which, to explain that, I found another job at Lowe's for a part-time head cashier. So I start this upcoming week, but I'm going to turn my badge in today. That I don't have to worry about it. I'm really kind of tired of healthcare in general. I don't mind it. It's just I don't get paid enough for what I do. And that the option of like the worrisome of that I might have a patient that could code or die right in front of me, and I might not be able to do anything, is not worth $10.50. Like, I don't mind the job. I love the job. I like making patients happy. I like making people happy and things in general. But for that amount of money, I could literally have someone die in front of me. I don't think it's worth it. So, anywhoosers, yeah. A couple months back, I had a patient that, like, I went to go pick him up, and he had coded, which means, like, he was in a life and death situation. And when I got in there, like, I was on the way to come pick him up, and he had coded. It went over the intercoms, and I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, that's crazy. Walked in there, doctors, nurses all up in there. They had stopped doing the code. So I was like, oh, okay, so he's either fine or he's died. Like, those are my two options. And I walked in, and the guy was laying there, and I started talking to him, and everything. And two nurses were still in there talking. And they're like, we don't know to his family. His family's in the room right now. We don't want to like bring him back in there. And like one of them like hands him a heated blanket to warm him up. And they keep talking or whatever. And then all of a sudden, like I'm talking to this guy, and I'm like, hey, I'll be your transporter. You know, I'll be taking you back to your room. And then I like focus on the nurse's conversation, so he never like really responded. And then the other nurse comes over and like pulls the rest of the blanket over his face. And I look over and I say, is he dead? Because he had his eyes wide open. And I'd have been talking the whole time. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, if I had been there any earlier for that job, or heck, if he hadn't coded right then, I could have, like, taken him down the hallway, like, back to his room, and he could have coded on me. Or he could have died right in front of me. Like, he was do not resuscitate, so, like, that was his option. But still, like, ever since then, I've been looking for another job and trying to find somewhere else that pays more. Because right now, like, we just need some more money to help out. And Lowe's gave me a really good offer. And I guess because of the rest of my experience. And so I said, sure. And plus, it's, like, right up the hill here. And there's literally a trail right behind my house that leads up to it. So I don't have to, like, ask for a ride anymore.
All right.
Oh, I've never
just
had
a
the
little
Raven do
break.
that. Well, that's fantastic. I love that. That's awesome. Anyways, so there's just a lot of benefits to it. Anyways, I'm gonna go turn on my badge here in just a bit. Bro, you take it easy, and I'll probably come back home and record some more. I want to really show you a lot about this game that I've like fell in love with. So, thanks. I really appreciate it. This game is so good. Like, I can't hype up enough that like they've implemented like everything. Like the Desmond stuff, they brought that back in. The assassins are here. Like, I'm not an assassin, of course, but it's just so cool. And look, you get to see my tree. It's all blue and white. I love that tree. It's freaking pretty. Anyways, alright, take it easy, man. I'll fangirl here in a little while after when I get back. Love you. Later.